Alright, so here's the deal. This review is being made on very short-term notice. When this video goes up in about, I think, 15 hours or so, I'm going to be on a plane flying, and that horrifies me. Sitting there, and I'm like, maybe since I'm going to be on vacation, I should do a special review, and maybe it could be a plane. As I'm looking over my collection over here, I'm wondering what I should do. So I walk over to my brother and I say, "Hey dude, do you have any figure you'd like me to do a review on?"
Grapple. Soundwave.
So now I'm here making a Soundwave review / Soundblaster because I have the Siege redeco for the 35th anniversary. Yes, I am just that good since I found the original, since apparently it's really rare. I said, here are Soundwave and Soundblaster in their alternate modes, then their robot modes actually. I don't know how to talk apparently, but here we are. Soundwave looks good, Soundblaster looks good. I'm gonna review the figure after I do the robot mode, so the vehicle mode actually. Jeez, what am I doing today? Anyway, so let's get to the transformation here. The infamous T-posing street lamp showcased in the first episode of G1. But, yeah, this isn't how I'd do it. He didn't look exactly like this. He looked more like this. And, I much prefer him asserting his dominance like this. This isn't really his actual mode, so let's move on to the Spacecraft. And here we are in Spacecraft mode. If I had a turntable, this would be much easier. But look at this baby. It looks surprisingly good for a cargo ship. It looks especially better under the light of my new setup here. And, yeah, my only issue is that these things pop off so frequently during the transformation. But look at this baby. It's beautiful. All the detail that went into working on this guy, especially in the legs, it looks really well. But enough yammering, let's transform this bad boy. There you just saw the least feature about this figure. The fact that its weapons and back just explode upon a touch. I'm not being rough, even though it might look like it in the footage. It's just very fragile, I guess. Here we have a beautiful figure with nice articulation, excellent posability, and really good features, specifically this joint right here. I love that so much. Finger is molded there, as you can see, so he can specifically push that button. And, of course, what would that eject button be without anything to eject? So let's bring out the cassettes. Ravage and I can't find Laserbeak. Gamerbird is most likely hidden somewhere in my studio that's being remodeled right now, so we'll find him sometime. But Ravage here looks really good. Looks a little cuboid for what he is, but his transformation, on the other hand, is a bit... What the heck am I doing? Yeah, the transformation is pretty whack. And you couldn't see most of the process because my big greasy hands were in the way, but yeah, I guess you could say he looks pretty good in there. Not as good as Laserbeak, but he's all I have for the sake of this video. As always, you can press the button to make him eject, and so that's pretty cool. Blaster can do the exact same thing. However, as a reference to his G1 toy, he can hold 2 cassettes instead of 1. These figures look fantastic. Getting hold of them was a little bit of a hassle for us, though. But, I'm gonna explain that story really quick. Soundwave we found in the store, and, as my brother really loves Soundwaves, these are both his Soundwave and Soundblaster, I said to my parents, hey, let's get him this for his birthday. So we walked up to the cash register, and this was before he was supposed to be released in retail, so they said it had an item that wasn't supposed to be released. So it turns out some minimum wage employee put it on the shelf, so we couldn't get the Soundwave for my brother's birthday. So we just had to pray that it was still there by the time we got back. And, well, it was, and now he's here. Blaster was ironically easier to get than Soundwave himself, which is the opposite of how a lot of people got him. We just found him at a Walmart. I got Blue Streak, and he got Soundblaster. I was hoping I'd find a cel-shaded Primer Megatron, but we found these two instead, and I'm really glad because apparently they're way more rare than the others. Their articulation is really good, with obviously the average shoulder joint, 180 joints, inside hand swivel, waist movements, an ab crunch, which is pretty impressive but necessary for the transformation. Legs can go up pretty far and are surprisingly stable. We got a good old knee bend, 360 spin, and a foot tilt, which is pretty cool right there. These 3 figures look really good. And, while you can bet I'm going to pick up that Earthrise Soundwave if I see them in Walmart. These guys are really good shelf warmers for the time being. They are compared to Megs in the back. Oh dang, sorry Ravage. Megs, your sword is too long. There's Starscream 35th Anniversary Blue Streak. So yeah, these figures are amazing, and if you can get your hands on them, I'd really recommend it. And if I find Laserbeak, I will do a review part B of this, or part 2, I don't know how you say it. But yeah, all I can say is, I really like these figures. So, bye. Alright, have a good one, everyone.